Bobcat fans, we're here, opening drive with head coach Josh Strickland. This segment sponsored by Roofmasters and Bubba's 33 in Longview, Texas. Coach, man, we've got 2 wins in a row. Got a fall break behind us.
Yeah.
What's the state of the team right now, man?
Man, we're in good spirits. We have 2 in a row. Had a little fall break. Got some cool weather all at once, and we got homecoming this week. So we, we're out of school, on Monday as well. So we had a good practice this morning at 7 a.m. with all 3 groups. Freshmen went at 7. We had meetings and film till about 8:30. Varsity got there from about 8:30 to 10:30. Got us a good workout in, and we got really good work in. So it was a really, really good Monday for us.
What did you see from the NAC game that the things that you liked the most?
Well, I thought that early on in that game, with that first drive that they have, we continue to be pretty resilient as far as the way we respond to things.
Yeah.
That first drive, they go down, we get a 3rd and long right out of the gate, so they score, and then we get the ball in offense. We're like in a 3rd and 12, and it could easily be we're punting to them. That play could have easily went through their hands, and we had a little distraction drill right to our guy. So, I'd rather be lucky than good on that, and we were able to convert the first down. And from that play on, that 3rd and 12 and the 3rd play of offense of that game, we really never looked back on offense. And our first down offense and first down defense after those first 2 drives were really good. We were in a lot of second shorts, and they were in a lot of second longs.
So you had off air, you said something that was very interesting. Against T-High, we was 1 for
5, maybe.
1 for 5 throwing, and since then we went through Jacksonville and NAC.
So since then we're 7 of 7, and 11 of 14, and 7 of, so we've been 18 of 21 throwing the ball since then.
Is that because Hale's getting more comfortable, or have you gotten more comfortable with him?
I think I told somebody today, I don't think it mattered if we had Cam Newton at quarterback versus Texas High.
Oh, no,
it was tough. I think you play those guys, and I think the game slows down a little bit after that, even though the 2 opponents we played, they have some really good players too.
Yeah.
But once, for a first varsity start and you got to go play the number 1 team in the state, that's not easy.
No.
And then, you come in there, and he's done a good job of, all right, let's slow it down. I want to take what they give me pre-snap. There's been a few post-snap throws. The good, Joel does a good job. He can throw from some different arm angles. He has a good head on his shoulders on when to kind of slide out of the pocket and get it to those guys. In every game we've thrown the ball downfield more.
Yeah.
That 11 of 14 versus Jacksonville, that was a lot of sideline to sideline throws to keep him honest, light in the box so Jacaden can do his thing, and Joel too running the ball. And other night versus Nacogdoches, we had some downfield throws that were huge for us.
You got some receivers stepping up. You've had Vinny, Coulter, and now Chappie starting to play.
What's funny is before that game, Chappell goes, Chappell came to me and said, Coach, I've never scored a varsity touchdown. And I said, really? It kind of took me by surprise because, I don't like have a hit chart or anything. I just call plays because they're all kind of in one box to me. They can all do everything. So I just look at the defense, and then we run that trick play, and then Jacaden throws it down the field and he gets tackled on the 1. He comes to the sideline and he goes, Coach, I'm never going to score. And then we come back, throw the gel screen to him, and he scores. And then when I was proud of the guys, we put in that set where we have 2 guys on, our running backs off. We got Willie back there, so you kind of look like Jacaden was like stacked out there as a receiver. Yeah. And we put that on that week, and we had not thrown a pop like fake the screen to him and throw it deep yet. And at halftime, I kind of saw because we had both those guys on the line. So we made the adjustment to move the tight end to the left, put him on the line, just flex him real close to the line of scrimmage so we could move both of them, one on and one off. Right. They could both be eligible. And Vinny took the safety, and then we popped down the sideline, and Joel made a heck of a throw on that deal. And, Jacaden needs an Oscar for that fake on that fake pop screen. So.
Yeah. Jacaden's what, 2 for 2 now?
Jacaden is 6 for 6 on the year.
Yeah, I was going to say that passing is something Bolton.
He's not just a running back anymore.
When you look at those stats, that QBR is way up there.
Running 1,000 on that.
Yeah.
Well, talk to us about Friday. Homecoming, White House. It's back in the day. It was always Hallsville Pine Tree, but it's almost turning into Hallsville White House being a little bit of a rivalry.
Yeah, it is. And when we get together, it's always a really, really good game. year one over there was our first victory of the year. Year two, they came here, and it was like a 50-something to 40-something game.
Slugfest.
Yeah. Last year, kind of got away from us, but, I fully expect this game to be a one-possession game. Most of the time, I would shy away from a district game on homecoming, but we have 4 home games this year, and first home game was senior night, second one was Western Days, third is the slot for homecoming.
Gotta be home.
Right.
And then the last game of the year is going to be everybody else's senior night, band and everybody else. And so, but actually, I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of glad with everything on the line this week. This we're still having 3 games. Hardly you ever find a game like in week 8 or 9 that means as much as this one does. And the stands, I know the stands will be full. And I think that'll bring good energy for our guys.
Got everybody be loud and proud.
Oh, yeah,
on
for
Friday
sure.
night.
The Vuvuzelas out, the bells.
It's gonna be fun. I mean, this is why you do it. We have put ourselves in a situation where not only we control our destiny, and where all these games are going to mean something at the end of the year. And if we take care of business, then our goal is always to make the Texas high school football playoffs.
Right.
So what does White House bring that worries you, and what does we need to look at?
Defensively, I mean, their size up front, they're always fairly physical, and that that doesn't change this year. Their defensive philosophy has changed a little bit, where they used to play a lot of just straight cover 1, cover 0 stuff. They're playing a little bit more zone, whether it be cover 3, 1 high stuff. That free safety they got back last week, he's committed to TCU, I think, for a reason. And
Right.
But they're playing a little bit more cover 3. They do a really good job on defensive disguising coverages. Offensively, with the quarterback they got going, man, he can run. I think he had runs of 80, 60, and 30 the other day on power read game, and he does a good job of reading in the run game. And we're going to have to be really, real disciplined defensively, to keep that guy in front of us. And he throws the ball really well too. So sometimes when you get that new quarterback coming in, you can kind of make him one-dimensional, but him kind of like Joel, we're keeping we're keeping defenses more honest. Those guys have done the same thing, and Coach Westerberg's done a good job of navigating that whole quarterback switch. So.
Man, well, Coach, I know we're excited. We're excited just to be home again.
Oh, yeah, finally
and
back
Bobcat in the booth at Bobcat Stadium.
Yeah,
man.
it'll be great.
And hopefully it's not 95 on Friday night. The cool fronts went away, and
Yes,
so
they did.
fans at home,
Hold on,
opening drive with head coach Josh Strickland. We'll see y'all next time.